From LEX 18, your official UK sports station for Big Blue Nation, this is BBN Tonight. Presented by Central Bank, the official bank of UK Athletics.
Welcome to BBN Tonight. I'm Keith Farmer.
And I'm Josh Berry. And tonight we look ahead to UK versus UNC in basketball and possible bowl scenarios for UK football.
And later we'll bring you basketball interviews with assistant coach Jay Lucas and forward Jacob Toppin. Well, we head into an important weekend for Kentucky sports. That's tonight's Big Blue Story presented by Baptist Health. We've got to break through at some point. That's what Coach Cal said in his latest Zoom conference with media before the Wildcats take on North Carolina in the CBS Sports Classic tomorrow. The team had a full week between games to go through Camp Cal, which means 2 or 3 practices per day. But those preparations were initially for UCLA until the change-up in opponent happened because of COVID-19 protocols.
You know, UCLA probably was preparing for us, and now they're preparing for Ohio State, and same vice versa. I mean, North Carolina wasn't preparing for us. They were preparing for Ohio State. So, you know, we're all in the same boat. And, you know, either game was going to be hard. I mean, UCLA is a terrific team. They play tough, and so is North Carolina. Both of them, you know, top 20 teams that, you know, either one, it didn't matter. It was going to be a hard game.
Yeah, and you know, Coach Cal said these guys need to see some payoff for the practice they're putting in. So now they put in a week worth of practice. It'd be great to see a payoff in a win over North Carolina.
Absolutely. And after their comeback attempt against Notre Dame, you know, you would think that, okay, how do we get past that? How do we, you know, go the next level beyond that? How do we get back into the win column and actually, you know, get everything together as a group?
Play like you did in the second half, right?
Absolutely. All the time. For 40 minutes is what he wants. This week we've talked about Coach Cal's decision to pull Devin Askew from the point guard spot and move in Terrence Clark. Askew says he likes the move, saying it allows him to see the court from a different angle and puts him in situations for better looks from three-point land. And the freshman says he's doing his best to ignore the outside noise.
I mean, the negative chatter, those aren't really fans of ours. That's what we know. Our fans of ours are always going to stick with us. So all the negative stuff, they're not with us. We keep moving forward as a team and people that are with us. And that's who we carry along with us.
And Keith, he was actually considering going to what he referred to as the other school in Louisville before even considering Kentucky. But he said, hey, I'm here at Kentucky now. I'm not even thinking about the Cardinals.
And if you're going to get some noise, sometimes it comes from that area that you're going to hear that noise. All right, turning to Kentucky football, and the team continues to wait for an answer on its bowl destination this season. In any other year, they would have found out before the end of the regular season, but the pandemic has turned that timing upside down. Several media outlets project the Cats to the Music City Bowl. We certainly hope we'll know for sure after tomorrow's round of games, which normally would be just an SEC championship game, but there are actually 4 games tomorrow in the SEC because they're trying to make up games from COVID-19.
Music City Bowl, Nashville.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
That'd be very, very nice. But in the world of COVID, we can't go anywhere. So yeah. Exactly.
We may not be there. We may be. I don't know. We'll find out.
You never know. It's 2020. You never know. After the NCAA enacted a one-time immediate transfer rule, we can expect a record number of moves throughout the college football landscape during the offseason. And Kentucky saw that yesterday with news on Instagram of redshirt freshman cornerback MJ Devonshire, the former 4-star prospect, announced he has entered the transfer portal. And Keith, you know, that is very good news for the Wildcats, just adding another piece to their team.
But, you know, we're going to see guys go out, but I think we're also going to see them come in because we saw, you know, Coach Stoops said I'm leaving about 4 or 5 spots open. He only signed, you know, the number he signed, and he's like, all right, we're going to leave some spots open. That way we can bring in some of those transfers. So it's going to help them out for sure. All right, as the incoming class of football players, almost half of those who signed this week will be on campus next month. Amazing. 8 of the 18 future Cats will enroll for the spring semester, making them eligible to participate in spring practice, and that includes The top-ranked player for Kentucky, their top-ranked player, is Jagger Burton. Josh, good news there. I want to see him come in and start competing for a chance to replace some of these guys they're going to lose along the offensive line.
And I spoke with him at his signing, and he was saying how much of an honor it would be, to contribute to the Big Blue Wall and to continue with the late John Schlarman has set in stone.
Awesome. Coming up next on BBN Tonight, an interview with UK basketball assistant Jay Lucas.
And our Mary J. Perino will talk with him about working to turn the tide for this young team when we return.